Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca joining us now. I did want to update a bit. I guess those outages from earlier went from 594 to 207, still about until about 1 a.m. is when people are expected to have power on. So
in North Salinas there, off Cherokee, you said?
Yeah, Cherokee, Madrid. Yeah. I grew up around there. Yeah. Kind of fun.
It's Victor's hood. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, grew up hoping the weather conditions. Actually, no, they're not even that bad right now.
It's not bad.
I'm not even gonna complain.
It's really nice out there. Here's a live look from Monterey. We're gonna head over to Monterey for this live look from Domenico's on the wharf tonight. You can see the ships a-glistening there in the moonlight. Probably not the moonlight, just regular artificial human light there. The moon is still up, about a quarter full at the moment, I think, and probably ready to set at some point in time on the western horizon. But either way, here you go. There's that live look. Temperatures tonight, pretty mild. We'll keep you in the upper 50s for the most part. Do expect some low clouds eventually to return, but it's going to take some time for that to happen. There's some dry air mixing on into the top of the marine layer right now, making it tough for those clouds to just get their act together. They're just, they need to go out and get a job, basically, and they're sitting at home, 25 years old, sitting in the basement, playing video games, eating Hot Pockets. Storm Tracker, here's and I'm not talking about you, Victor, no. He started that. Here's a look at a couple areas of low pressure. This one right here over the Northern Rockies brought some showers and thunderstorms across that region today. Another one's sitting out over the open waters of the Pacific, not really moving all that much. And in between is a weak area of high pressure. Now, this low right here had just a little bit more influence than I was expecting this weekend. That's why we were cloudy yesterday. I thought we'd have a lot of sunshine this weekend, but yesterday did not work out sunshine-wise. So if you had plans, I do apologize for that. It just got a little bit deeper, that marine layer yesterday, and it pushed the clouds in, and it stayed kind of cloudy yesterday. But this ridge is going to be trying to build back in over the next couple of days here on the coast. It will actually probably restabilize the marine layer. So even though we've completely cleared out, I do expect some low clouds this week along the coast, but we will see some sunshine in there as well. So we're going to call it a partly cloudy week. Santa Cruz, you'll have a better chance of seeing sunshine than Monterey, for example. But notice the ridge is still just here for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So I do expect it to warm up a little bit. Notice there's also some showers and thunderstorms across northern Mexico and into the desert southwest. A lot of that moisture is monsoonal moisture still. Monsoon has just been going crazy this year. It started early in June. It just raged through July and August and September. And here we are in October with still some monsoonal moisture. But this is also supercharged with some tropical moisture that's being drawn up from a hurricane on the coast of Mexico. This is Orlene, expected to make landfall near Mazatlan tomorrow as a Category 1 hurricane. So that's going to bring some very gusty winds and probably a lot of heavy rain to this mountainous region north of there over the next couple of days, which could mean some flooding. Again, some of this moisture did make it up into the desert southwest, but it's not going to reach us here on the central coast. As I mentioned, we're just going to be kind of stuck between those two weather systems with the ridge trying to rebuild this week. And as it restabilizes the marine layer, we'll probably see a few more low clouds return. The model's being very generous with the low cloud cover overnight. I think we'll be patchy at best across the region and most likely around the bay and perhaps into some of our northern valleys. But partly cloudy skies to start the day off tomorrow, mostly sunny for the rest of the day. We're going to clear out for most locations. If we do see any clouds tomorrow afternoon, they'll be on the south side of the bay as a little bit more of a northwesterly flow returns tomorrow. We've been very light the last couple days flow-wise, and it's been kind of out of the west, so it doesn't really favor either side of the bay. It just kind of pushes that moisture in, spreading it around the bay evenly like a fan. So tomorrow, it's a little different story because we have more of that northerly wind that comes in. So that clears out the north side of the bay and then pushes the clouds to the south side of the bay. But again, I don't think we'll see a lot of cloud cover tomorrow. We may see a few clouds, though. Forecast temperatures tomorrow, nice in Santa Cruz. It'll be a little bit warmer than today. It's 74, 70 in Capitola. In the mountains, 80s in the valleys, 70s up high. Pretty nice in the Santa Cruz Mountains tomorrow. Over to the east side of the bay, we will see highs in the low 70s in the Ville of Watson, 71 in Salinas, Prunedale at 70 degrees, 83 in Hollister, and 87 tomorrow in Gilroy. Back to the Bayshore, mid to upper 60s, maybe get to 70 there in Aptos tomorrow. Over to the Monterey Peninsula we go, mid to upper 60s, a little bit cooler than today because you'll have more of a northwesterly wind and the chance of having a few clouds lingering tomorrow afternoon. It's going to keep you in the 60s, but down south away from the coast, we will have some warmer readings, but not hot. I guess 90 in October maybe qualifies as hot, but maybe not in the San Antonio Valley. Folks are pretty hardy out there, and don't blink any eyes, either of them. Neither of the eyes blinked at 90 degrees. Carmel Valley, 75. Soledad, 79. Here's that next 7 days on the coast. Not a lot of variety on the forecast tomorrow. We'll have a few low clouds for the next several days here, and temperatures will just kind of waver a couple of degrees within normal, really, for the next 7 days. Might be a little bit warmer Tuesday, Wednesday, but not much. As we look at that 7-day forecast inland, also not a lot of variety. It'll warm up a little bit. In fact, I think we'll peak on Friday, but just barely, as that ridge just kind of builds in. And then it looks like we're going to cool down a bit, Victor, as we head through the weekend. Right now, no rain in the forecast, looking pretty dry for the next couple of weeks outside of that coastal drizzle, which happens sometimes.
Cool. Thanks so much, Dan.